So for today I thought it would be a good idea to take you to an industrial area, and after that there is a very cool beach that I want to show you, and a few things that I have been trying to solve are the microphone quality. I put some foam on the microphone thing to try to diminish the wind noise, but of course instead of telling you this in a quiet area, I'm doing it surrounded by traffic. But anyway, it would be cool to show you, like how a normal street in the city is. And what else? Oh yeah, also the YouTube algorithm. I thought they would be giving me some troubles if I sing, but they didn't. So that's actually very cool, and probably I'll be singing more often now. Oh, look at this beautiful nature, and oh, I love that stuff. Look. Interesting. Oh, the wind again. No, tell me that the foam works. Tell me that you can hear my voice. No. Nice. So here there are a lot of cats. I hope we can see a couple of them, because this is the internet and you love that stuff. Up there is either a lighthouse or a meteorological station. So yeah, don't come to me for information. I just show you nice things. And here we have some nice place for kitties. Yes, indeed, look. Oh, kitty. Oh, there is a kitty. Hallo, meine Kleine, hahaha. Du bist eine guten Kinder, ja. Any more cats that I might be missing? There should be for sure more cats. Oh, and this is the other part of the port. You remember that in previous videos, I like that, I like saying that. When the channel was empty, I couldn't, but now I can. As you remember from previous videos, there is another port in this city. But this one has recreational boats and ships. And don't ask me the difference between a boat and a ship, because boat is a type of ship. But that's everything I can tell you. And finally we arrived to the beach that I was promising. By the way, I don't think that dogs are allowed on these beaches. That's only until June, I think. I have no idea why. It's like, oh, after June, people have the right to use the beach again without dog poo. But before that, no. And it's kind of funny. But anyway, it's an interesting beach. And the cool thing is that the water is a bit warmer than before. So I hope I don't have to swallow my words, but I'll be trying to swim. And if it's too cold, you will see me again crying like a little girl. I mean, like a strong, independent woman that cries for all the reasons, regardless of age or gender. Yeah. So yeah, if there are people swimming, I should be able to swim. Yes, I wanna think that. Look at these extra shots of the port and the ships. Haha, now the camera goes smooth, like a professional. Yeah. Cool stuff. So now I'll be showing you another park instead of the industrial area. We already had enough industrial stuff for today. And answering your question about the water temperature, it was very cold and I could only swim for like 3 minutes before leaving the water in shame. So yeah, I try my best, but the water keeps besting me in temperature and stuff. So after this weird area, we'll arrive to the park. Yeah, I think I understood why not many people record videos in this area, and it's because of the wind. It's impossible to escape. It doesn't matter what you do. Like I should voice over this thing, you know, like instead of recording it now, I should record now and then add some voice, like the water that flows is coming from some mountain. Ah, it's a beautiful fountain. No ni 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 no ni. Cool stuff, right? I promised you an awesome park and I delivered. Haha. Excellent, yes. By the way, time for complaining, because, you know, yeah, complaining is fine. So every time I go to the beach, especially when I go alone, like, you know, when I'm dating somebody, when I'm in a relationship, I don't really notice. But every time I go to the beach alone, when I happen to be single, or at least without company, everything I see, like, you know, everywhere I look, you can find couples, and I don't know if it's something that happens to everyone or only to me. Probably you also notice it, right? You know, it's like, hey, I'm happy for them, but damn, how did these people meet during the pandemic? How did they, like, strange. So, yeah, I just wanted to share that thought with all of you. And when I go to the beach and I see couples, I'm like, oh. But then I remember that I can climb mountains and do crazy things. You could probably also do them with when you're dating a girl, but I have also noticed that when that happens, it's like, I don't know, you have more freedom when you're single and you can do anything you want. But at the same time, when you're in a relationship, it's nice to go to the beach and to have some moments. So yeah, I should edit violin music, like sad violin music here. Look, a bird. Ew, so beautiful. Fly, little bird. So yeah, I don't know. I think it's always like that type of feeling, like restless hearts. That when you are eating sushi, you're thinking, huh, I'm missing pizza. And when you're eating pizza, you're like, no, I should have ordered lasagna. And we have lasagna, well, you get the idea. But at the same time, it's, I don't know, it's funny how some people during the pandemic, like, they didn't actually have any problem. Well, not any problem, but do you know what I mean? It's like for people that were single and they wanted to date or to find someone during the pandemic, like, they cannot go to many places. They cannot meet at some, like, you know, during some months they couldn't even, like, even if you met somebody that you would be interested in, you couldn't go to meet them. And also, I don't know, it's kind of difficult. So yeah, feel sorry for me. I guess that's what I'm saying. Feel sorry for me and don't mind the wind, because hopefully we're going now to the center and there will be less wind there. So let's go for a quick shot of the center. Now there is no wind. Well, you know, old buildings basically. Not only historical ones like that one, 19th century, but also, you know, all the buildings that were built afterwards are kind of like 30, 40 years old. So I will take you to the old town, but today is Sunday and there will probably be a lot of people, so I thought it would be better to go there whenever it's empty, calm, quiet, because, you know, then I will be able to show you more things. And yeah, that's another main street. Well, you can see that the architecture is more or less the same all around, and that I have to go uphill for a long time until I reach home, so yeah, keep that in mind. So let's go now to the center of the city, and there's a very famous clock that has been here for, I want to say 200 years, but it's probably less. But anyway, don't blame me for trying to impress you. Very cool clock. And as you can see, we are in that park that we saw in the other videos, but instead of going there, we're going to the opposite direction, to the main street of the city. I don't know if nowadays it's the main street. It has seen better times, and well, yeah, this used to be the place with the coolest shops and all that. I guess some of them are still here. You can find expensive boutiques and all that stuff. Casino club. Casino. I don't know if people are very fond of the casinos here. Probably not. But anyway, typical street, the Royal Street. And this will take us to main square. Well, to the main square. It's not as if we have 20 of them. And there we have like the town hall, and it's a very nice building. It has flags and all that stuff. So off we go. Or maybe not. Again, confused with the buttons. And we arrived to the main square. You can see there a very cool statue of the city's heroine. Like this woman saved the city in a battle against the English invaders. Perhaps they were British. I don't know what. Yeah, maybe they were British after all, not only English. Maybe there were also Scottish and Welsh. Anyhow. The story says that her husband was an ensign during the battle, or a second lieutenant. I think he was in the army, so it should be second lieutenant. And that, well, yeah, this is the city hall. We call it the town hall because it's, you know, we are kind of humble. So, yeah, the husband was wounded in the battle, and then he died. She got a spear and began telling people, hey, let's protect the city, na na na. So anyhow, this was a very famous battle, and she became kind of like a symbol for the city. The king at the time gave her some pension, some honors, medals and all that stuff. But she remarried like 3 times, I think, and her husbands kept dying. So that's part of, that's part of the story. A part of the story that perhaps is a bit suspicious. To the left we have an old church that I'm not going to show you today. Because it's, well, maybe we can see it from there, like from far away. Because, you know, it's just a church. It's like, hey, look, a church. And you can see it there, well, exactly there. And it's an old church in the city. So it's cool, but not cool enough to walk all the way there. Like, you know, you saw the church. Look, it's there. It exists. But now we go to the center, like to the old town. Because we have a few interesting streets and some cool buildings that, they are more interesting than the church. So, given the choice, let's go to the old town instead. Nice. So here we have another convent. You're going to think that this city is full of convents and churches and all that, but, well, yeah. I wouldn't know what to tell you. So, another religious building with protective measures, if you can see, on the windows, so that you cannot climb there and get those juicy nuns. Yeah, here we have a museum, I think, and it's the museum of like, you know, usual art, not modern art, but, you know, the real one, so to speak. And if we go down that road, it oh, look, it's a statue. Ha ha ha. Das ist eine gute Statue. So yes. So if we go down that road, we connect with the beaches that we saw on previous videos, and yeah, you get this idea that the city is beautiful around the coast, and as soon as you enter, oh look, such a nice garden. Nice. So yeah, the city is beautiful around the coast, but as soon as you enter a bit, everything is full of dirt, old, abandoned, full of graffiti, and nobody seems to care. Like, you know, you put some graffiti on the wall, and look, more of that stuff. It's a bit sad. So yeah, the city around the coast, very beautiful. As soon as you enter and you go away from the main historical streets, everything becomes less beautiful, let's say. Another fountain, yes, look. And we are going on the direction of the beach right now.